Welcome everybody to a brand new secret stream. You gotta promise me now, don't tell anyone about what we're doing here, okay? Don't tell anyone about the microphone in the picture, don't tell anyone about this little game that we have going on right here, because this right here, I tell you, it's a bit of a secret. A secret between you, me, and about, what is it? 100,000 other people? Couple 100,000 other people? Today, we are playing Deadlock. If you don't know what Deadlock is, well, I'm in the same boat as you. Deadlock apparently is a brand new hero shooter that is coming up soon-ish. I don't know when. But it is running a playtest right now, and this playtest has been remarkably interesting because most of the time a playtest is like a small little subsection of the community that gets a bit of some keys sent out to them so they can play a little game. Everything is hush-hush and secret, no one is supposed to tell anything, and it does contest the game before it goes out to the right public. However, this launch has gone a little bit different, and with saying a little bit different, it's kind of gone wild. With people being able to invite other people to the playtest, this thing has kind of just gotten like this massive, gigantic party. Basically, it's like if you were from the early 2010s and you were hosting a party at your home and you thought, let's do something fun. Let's do a Facebook invite group. And then forgot that you could also let other people invite. If you didn't turn off that restriction and everyone could invite all the other people, well then basically you got what you have right now. Deadlock right now is being played by over 100,000, 120,000 people right now. And yeah, in the beginning people were kind of up in arms about it. People that were covering this game, they were like, oh boy, you shouldn't be covering this game. It's a playtest. You're gonna get in trouble because you're not supposed to share a playtest. But here's the kicker, you know? I didn't sign no NDA. I didn't see anything that says you're not allowed to stream it, so I guess I'm streaming it for you. Silverfox says, it's like Smite and League had a baby. I'm really curious because I have not played it. I have not played this very, very secret game at all. So I'm really, really curious what it's going to be about. Also, guys, I just want to say, I have been invited to play this game by someone who I call my very secret games dealer, okay? I'm not gonna give you their name because I am very, very good in protecting my sources. No one is gonna be able to get the information out of me who's given this game to me. So don't you go thinking that it's anyone from this chat. Don't you go thinking that's Silverfox, because it is definitely him. Not him. No, it's not. I appreciate the invite, man. But yeah, I'm really curious as to what this game is about. I'm very, very curious as to like what it will be like. If you're in the same boat as me and you've never seen anything about Deadlock, you have no idea as to like what the hell this game is, well, that's what we're here for you. So yeah, so folks, how's it going, man? Hope you're doing good, dude. Hope you're doing good. I was really, really excited. Like the day I opened up Steam and all of a sudden there was like, so folks invite you to a playtest. I was like, well, what is this thing? And I was like, oh, it's Deadlock. And I'm like, oh man, I've heard something about this game. I've heard a little bit about the little shenanigans that this game has gone up to. I was like, oh, I'm kind of keen to try it out. So I haven't tried it out just yet because I figured we'd go and look at this. We'd go and look at this together. So yeah. Let me go actually like show this little thing right here because yeah, this very hush secret playtest is right now being played by 124,168 players. It is absolutely insane. Oh my god! Like recently, Sony pulled off a game called Concord from their Play Store, from their game shelves. They pulled it away after spending a whole bunch of millions of dollars in 8 years into like releasing it and then selling it for dollars, for actual money. And that didn't get more than like 70 players or something. And in this right here, a playtest that you're not supposed to play, nobody played this, it's sitting at 124,000 players, and it seems like it's only growing and growing and growing. So yeah. I'm really curious as to what this is about. Let us dive right into it. It is right here on Steam. I just got invited, and I'm just gonna go open this up, and we're just gonna go turn on the game volume. We're gonna turn down the music, and we're just gonna go and listen to this. See what this is all about. But yeah, there we go. This right here is the little menu. Very grim, dark, mysterious, curious. Early development build. Welcome to Deadlock. This game is at early development with a lot of temporary art and experimental gameplay. All feedback is welcome. Well, I'm pretty sure not all feedback. I've seen a lot of feedback on forums in my days that don't really fall into the helpful categories. So yeah. Oh man. Okay. Well, here we are. Let me make sure that I'm gonna go and do this here. Right there. And then let me go and make sure that I'm properly set up, because I think that this right here will be right. It's a fun game, just hard to master. That is perfect. That is perfect, because that means that everyone is still just trying to figure out what the hell's going on. I love that. And plus there is no oh wait, there's no SA surface, so I'm playing with crazy high ping. Holy shit, dude. You're basically gonna be an absolute pro. You're gonna be an absolute pro by the time that this game gets you servers. Because like if you start learning this game via via high ping, and you can play it well, like the moment the ping is gonna get the ping is gonna get better, then there we go. So here we are in the menu. And as you can see, this menu right here tells you very, very clearly to do not stream this game. Do not share this at all. Because if we look at this, we definitely see that, yeah, we have 7,354, 48 people streaming this live right now. I definitely get the feeling that they don't want me to stream this. Oh wait, this is not streams. This is matches that you can join. Like, and watch, and spectate. I thought this was Twitch streams. Well, that just goes to show that there's about well, that just goes to show there's about 7,300 people playing a match right now. And it's 73, okay, so that just goes to there's 7,300 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. 7,300 by 12 people playing this game. Holy shit, that's a big number. Okay. Okay, and there's 12 plus in queue. So, yeah, there's quite a large number of people playing this. I don't really know what was supposed to be so secret about this. Seems like everyone's in on this, except me. Oh boy, if you're in the same boat, you've never heard of this, well, welcome. We share this journey together. Though, yeah, I'm feeling more and more better about covering this. I was about to end my entire career to share this piece of media with you, because I thought you should know. But look at this. They're just like, hey, do you have friends who'd like to play in our playtest? Just invite them. Join the feedback forums and join the Discord. Well, it seems like they're very open right now. They want everyone to play their game. And hey, I'm more than happy to go and play it. So yeah, let's see what we have right here. We have some announcements. It says there's some gameplay patches. Seems like they're patching it about every 2 weeks, which is pretty insane, pretty good. And then what we have right here is we have play. We can watch, of course, we have some heroes here. Oh boy, yeah, this right here is indeed a hero shooter. Kind of like Overwatch, or like Concord, for the one person that gets that. Hero shooters have been a bit outdated in my feeling. It's been 1 million years since Overwatch was very relevant. I still remember the day Overwatch was like, it's like a father to me. A father that was never there, because I hardly played it. But yeah, Overwatch was back in the day the big hero shooter game, which came out of course, the big hero shooter game, not necessarily with heroes, but the big hero shooter game that was Team Fortress 2, which was made by Valve, and then Overwatch came in, and they just kind of took the crown of that, ran with it, became immensely popular, until they said, well, no more of this, we're going to make Overwatch 2, and then they just died. It died. I don't know why they did that. They just made it die. But yeah, now here we have Valve coming back saying like, hey, we have made this. We're going to take the crown, and let's see whether this does it. I have no idea who these people are, because I have not played them at all. But we're going to find out. We're going to find out. I think that what may be good is to learn how to play so we can have some ideas. Overwatch who? Overwatch who? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm talking about the... I'm talking about the thing you watch in your private time. Yes. You know the meme that, like you have people come around and they see you play Overwatch, and they're like, "Oh, is that a game?" You're like, "Yeah. What else did you think it was?" Anyway, let us go and see if we can learn how to play this little game right here. So, we have some good tutorials here. Let's see. We can get started with we can get started with getting started. Right, good. And then we have hero training, and then we have lane training. Well, let us get started with getting started, and then we'll see from there forward, because I guess that's the starting point, isn't it? Right, let's get started.
Welcome to the Cursed Apple. If your team wants to emerge victorious, you'll need to wield both guns and supernatural powers to lay siege to the enemy base.
But I thought we were playing Deadlock. Is the game now called The Cursed Apple? Oh, I mean, like they're constantly they're in early development. They're constantly changing the name, the titles, or maybe the map's called that. Yes, the map's called that. Right. So
there are 4 lanes, each with a transit line that players can ride
to move
quickly.
This is kind of like Apex. This is kind of like Apex. So you have these little lines that will zip you around when you're playing the little mini modes of what is it, team deathmatch and like interception. Yo, that's wild. That's really cool.
Troopers periodically spawn in the base and then run down a lane, fighting any enemies they encounter.
Oh, so you do PvP and then you also play PvE, where basically you're finding enemies, and then there's also some and then there's also some computery guys that will just attack anyone. Okay.
Guardians are the first line of defense in each lane. Their attacks are very powerful, so it's best to push into them with your troopers.
Oh no, I see. Oh my god, I see. I get it now. It's like a lane thing, a MOBA. Is that the word? It's like one of those lane things. Most of the time you don't really play it in the first person style. Most of the time you play top down. But it's one of those games where you each choose a lane, and then you have to defend that lane, and you have to push your like little guy forward. And if the little guy goes forward, then you win. And the more lanes you take, the better you do. And then if people stop playing and they're really bad, then you just lose an entire 40 minutes of your life because your team sucks and you go and quit. Man, I love these games. Oh boy. All right.
Walkers lie deeper in the lanes and have an arsenal of defensive moves.
All right, these are your bigger towers. I don't know if they move forward. Like the way that they say walkers seems like they move forward, but yeah, it's a MOBA in third person. Oh, I'm very curious. And then
your goal is to siege the enemy base and destroy their defenses to reveal their team's patron. Destroy the patron, and victory is yours.
I see. So I was kind of expecting this getting started to be a little bit more playable, but that said, I'm getting a lot of information that I normally wouldn't get. But then again, I'm more of a person that would go and play through a tutorial, not necessarily someone who would read a manual, and this feels more like reading a manual, and I get kind of like dumb if I read manuals. I can't do it.
Press space to jump.
See, this is what I mean. I get kind of dumb when reading manuals. Press space to jump. Wow. What else you got for me, bro? What else you got for me?
Hold space to get on the line. You can jump off by pressing space.
Yo, that's a big-ass jump, man. All right. Maybe you can use that in some sort of, evasive maneuver.
Press mouse 1 to shoot. Gun damage falls off at longer ranges.
Yeah, dude. You're keeping notes? You're keeping notes? This is some good-ass shit, dude. This is some good-ass shit. Bro, this tutorial, it is... Whew, oh.
Hold mouse 2 to zoom in with your weapon.
Jeez, man, no way. You're telling me that now. You're telling me that now.
Press 1, 2, 3, or 4 to use your hero's abilities.
Yo, they're changing up the game. They're changing up the game. That has never, ever been done in any game whatsoever. Abilities on 1, 2, 3, and 4? Yo, no way. They gotta implement that in Warframe or something.
Hold space when near a ledge to mantle up.
Wow, okay.
Hold press Q to make a quick attack. Hold Q to deliver a powerful charging attack.
Heavy melee, yeah.
Get souls by killing troopers and players. You can also get souls by killing neutrals, located throughout the map. Souls are shared among allies nearby.
All right, so basically you get more powerful the more you kill, which is exactly like a MOBA.
When you land a killing blow, extra souls appear. You can secure these souls by shooting the blue orb containing them or letting them float away.
So then, what's the point of shooting them? If like when they just float away, then this seems like they're just throwing some gimmicks there.
Enemy soul orbs are orange, and enemies will get them if they float away or if they shoot them. You can shoot these orange orbs first to steal them.
Ah, that's why you may want to shoot them. You may want to add that on there.
Destroying an enemy objective earns everyone on your team ability points.
Right.
You can spend these points to upgrade your abilities by holding tab.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's like the advancements.
When you have souls to spend, go back to base to heal and buy powerful items that increase your stats and grant additional abilities. There's also a shop next to each guardian, Available until the Guardian is destroyed.
I see.
Items can modify a variety of things.
Yeah,
like
and then you just
hold
have your
left
shop.
control to slide while moving down a ramp, or moving at high speed.
I'm getting kind of tired of this. I don't know if you guys are, but like this is getting started is a little bit too basic for me. I'm sorry, but
Press space at the top of a jump to double jump.
no way,
While
man!
moving, press
Wow,
left shift to dash.
yo, that's crazy, dude. No other game has ever done that
While
before.
airborne, dash to perform an air dash.
All right, it's already stretching my manual. This is why I don't read manuals. This is why I don't read manuals and just jump into things blindly and then complain because I don't understand it because I didn't read the manual. It's because you have shit like this. But then again, if people just don't understand the game, then I guess that's why.
Combine a dash and a well-timed jump to perform a dash jump.
Ooh, wow. Ooh.
Press F to parry an enemy hero's melee attack.
Oh, that's actually
They'll be
quite
stunned
good.
and will receive increased melee damage.
All right, well, let's get back to the dashboard. Do I feel like I got this? I feel like I got this. Hero training. Got it. Right. So, can you just like take a hero here? All right. So, we've gone for the tutorial segment, which man, phew, that was rough, man. Phew, I learned so much. Now we're gonna go through for the hero training. Whew, let's go. I feel like this is just gonna be a free roam where you can just. Here, you'll be able to test out your hero's movement and abilities. Yeah, I feel like it's just going to be a free roam. Yeah, it's just a free roam. It's like, that's kind of cool and all, but... Yeah, you know, I'll experience this in-game. Leave the sandbox, please. Yes, leave the sandbox. Right, lane training. Learn the early game with a friendly hero to guide the way. See, this is what I was looking for. Let's do it. Lane training. Yeah, I played with you before. Let's do this. Connecting to the game server, your match will begin shortly, so now we go. We just got the greatest tutorial ever, and now we're gonna go and play this. Welcome to lane training. The goal of the early game is to gain power so you can take objectives. When you complete the goals listed on the right, we will give you power unimaginable so you can take down the Guardian. So what do we need to do? We need to first secure a green orb by shooting it in the air. Then an orange soul shot. We need to steal an orange orb from an enemy skill by shooting it in the air. Then we need to purchase an item from the shop. Then we need to upgrade an ability by holding tab. And then we need to get 1,000 souls from killing enemy troopers. Right, well, let's do this. We can already hold tab to unlock an ability. And we have a suggested ability, which is right here. Regenerate a portion of incoming damage. Alright, let's do this. I think we've already done this, man. We've already done this. I got this. Let's go.
I am one of the patrons,
Ooh.
and today I will be your guide. First things first, you need to take out the Guardian that's at the end of this lane. By destroying it, we don't just get closer to the final objective. Remember, you only earn souls off a dying trooper if you or an ally deal the killing blow.
Alright, sounds good. So here we are. We have to go and destroy these minions and then shoot these orbs from the air. But oh no! Oh no!
Be careful.
I'm running out of ammo already.
The soul flying out of a trooper, they steal a portion of them.
So we have to keep on moving here. Watch out for these defensive things. If we can take down some of these heroes, that'd be quite nice. I don't know if I have enough power to take down a hero yet. But I should have enough power to take down these things here. I also don't know if my health regenerates. Like, do I have shields or something? Or right now, this shooting is a little bit slow for my liking. There we go. First objective complete. Alright, tab. Hold tab to unlock an ability. There we go. We have Siphon Life. Right, what does this do? Does this take... Yes, this gives me their power. Fantastic. Alright, so I can place free to get myself some more life back, I think. I'm trying to single out this one right there, this guy right there, to go and take him down, but he just ran away, unfortunately. Alright, watch out that if any of us gets killed, I should do something about that. I'm not really focusing on like whether some of our minions get killed, but if they do, I should go and crack them down. Shoot the orb! Shoot the orb! Yeah, I got it! Second thing completed. Alright, now I'm being attacked by the tower, so I should watch the frick out for that, because that is something which I know is something that will kill me. Now, I see that my health is low, so the thing that I'm curious about is if I press free, hold on, tap free to increase this. Oh, this is just a passive. All right, I see. I was wondering if I could, like, use my free for the ability, but I can't. It's just, yo, that guy's bugged. That guy's freaking bugged out. Damn. All right, we're being pushed back a little bit. All right, reload. I don't like how slow this guy reloads. I should probably get an upgrade soon.
Taking heavy damage. Go back to our base to heal.
All right, yeah, I should probably fall back a little bit. Yeah, I'm dead. Dang it! I should have gone back. There is health regen, but it's very slow. But you can buy items to increase the regen rate. All right, I'm gonna try this.
When you die, perhaps
B, shop and upgrade. Alright, what can we do? We have melee lifesteal. Your melee attacks heal you for 20% of the melee damage that you deal. We have close quarters, deal additional weapon damage when in close range to your target. And then we have extra health. Alright, so I think that I want to have melee lifesteal. I want to use a little bit of melee. We have berserker, we have bullet armor, bullet resistance, spirit armor, point blank. When in close range of your target, gain weapon damage and your bullets apply a movement slow. Ooh. That might be a cool combination, basically. Do I have anything more? I still have 17,000 souls, so I can spend a whole bunch more. Bro, why am I reading all this? Let me just go in. When you're below 40% health, you gain stat bonuses. Hunter's Aura reduces enemies' bullet resist and fire rate. If there's one enemy hero nearby, this effect is tripled. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Improve spirit armor, bullet armor, improve bullet armor. Yeah, let's do it. The slots are full. Dang it. Dang it. All right, well,
it's time.
we got a whole bunch of things. Weapons. Let's see. Oh, wait, there's more that we can spend on. Basic magazine. Headshot booster, please. No, I can't put it on there anywhere. Active reload. Right. Shoot, I don't know. All right, well, let's just go. Let's go, because I'm not in this at all now. So, let's go. There's so much you can buy. Right? Okay, so right now I'm pretty much in the, what would I call it? The Age of Empires 2 mode of my early situation, where basically there are so many upgrades, but I don't know what to do, so I need to read all my time. So I just need to spend all my time reading it, and then I don't know what the hell it does, and then I just spend most of my time just reading all this stuff. And that's a big useless. Alright, tap 2. There we go. We unlocked an ability. See, I need to kill some heroes. There we go. I like the soul stealing. I think it's a fun side objective that will allow you to not necessarily lose out on if one of you gets killed. But then again, it's also like, you need to get a feel, I think, for how useful it is. Because I don't know how useful it is to spend my shooting on killing an enemy, or spend my shooting on regaining some of my souls. I don't know. I don't know what is the most useful thing to do. Also, if I use melee, then I should be able to get back some health, because I enabled that. There we go! Took down a bot. Perfect. Took down one of their heroes, I mean. That sounds better if I say I took down one of their heroes. So yeah, I should use melee a little bit more. Oh, melee is strong, man. Look at that. Holy shit. Melee is a lot better. A to support. Sup, Fave, how's it going? Welcome to Deadlock. This is a really interesting combination, MOBA plus hero shooter. They're generally, you know, like... Let's see if we can take this guy down. I don't know if that was smart. Whoa! That stunned me. Lane training has been completed. Yo, that just happened all of a sudden. You've learned the basics. Jump into a match or test heroes out in sandbox mode. Alright, we are ready. We have completed the ultimate tutorial, which was very impressive. Wow. I feel like I know a little bit more, but I also don't know that much. I think we should just jump into some matches. But yeah. Want to be my pocket healer in Valorant? Not like I play Valorant or anything. There's an agent in Valorant called Deadlock. I mean, oh yeah, I should actually go in and like play some Valorant at some point in time. It was just that Silver Fox invited me to this playtest. I was like, oh shit, this is kind of like a new game. Let me go try this. So yeah, that's kind of how I came into this. But yeah, I would love to play Valorant at some point. All right. Well, I don't know all that much about all the upgrades. I think that's my biggest weakness. I could try a little bit some of the heroes. Let's see, great for new players, great for new players. There's some enemies, some heroes that are great for new players. Let's see. Bebop hooks onto an enemy for a knockout combo. We have deal light melee damage to nearby units by sending them flying back, causing AoE damage when they land. Does not damage allies. We have Sticky Bomb. Attach a Sticky Bomb to a nearby target that deals explosive damage after a short fuse time. We have Hook. Launch a hook that grabs and reels enemies in. And then we have Hyper Beam. Charge up a laser that releases a powerful torrent of energy that deals damage. So basically, this is your melee hero. This right here, Seismic Impact. I didn't even try that. That's so sad. But this right here is your close combat Abrams. Abrams has the bulk to sustain to lead on the front, often while running into the middle of his foes. All right, so basically, this guy, I was kind of using him as a long range bullet guy, but he is a lot more a melee guy. I see. Dynamo keeps himself as an enemy and his allies healthy while waiting for his moment. So Kinetic Pulse, release an energy pulse that knocks enemies up into the air. Let's see, we have Dynamo briefly disappears in the voice and now reappears a short distance away. On reappearing, your weapon is reloaded as a fire rate bonus. We have Rejuvenating Aurora. While channeling, restore health over time to you restore health to you and any allies nearby. Dashing does not break channel. Right, I need to figure out how to do channeling. I think it was holding. Let's see, what is channeling? I need to figure out what is channeling because I actually quite like to play. Quite like to play this like support.
Help, please!
Singularity.
I'm helping.
Okay, so this right here is channeling. This basically is healing up, and then it takes 43 seconds to come back again. I like this fire rate quite a bit. And you do have things right here, boosters. But yeah, 63 damage versus... Actually, yeah, like body shots compared to melee damage is a lot better. Holy shit. So yeah, this right here, it is like you hope free, and then you get health basically back. Right, let's see what this thing has. Weapon, vitality. Oh wait, there were so many things that I could put this thing on. Whoa, that was wild. I didn't see the other tabs. Okay, so you have extra charge. I guess we're just gonna have to play around with it. Let's see. I like the magical aesthetic to the character, or I suppose it's a space-time aesthetic, but percent is magical. Oh my, the training dummies are. That's it. They sold the game to me. Wait, a theme. Do you have this game already? Hold on. What I may be able to do. No, I don't want to exit Deadlock. I can leave the match. I can exit this. Invite friends. Let's see. Invite. You should have been able to get an invite right now and play it. Espionage, how's it going? Yo, Misha, how are you enjoying Deadlock? Well, I have literally just started. I have gone through the tutorial, and there were pieces in the tutorial where I was like, yo, damn. Wait, I press spacebar and then I jump? What? And there were parts of the tutorial where I was like, oh yeah, you know, all these upgrades, I know them right away. I understand them. I understand them indeed. I really do. So yeah, I'm trying to find a healer right now that I can play, because a lot of times I love to play a healing character so I can support my teammates even if I don't know what I'm doing. And then I'm going to go out and play my first online match. Theme says I kind of didn't know about this. Well, thanks to Silver Fox, I was able to be invited to play this, and I can invite other people to play this. And this is also what I want to do. I want to share with you games that come around my path, so you can learn about them. Could you be so kind as to give a closer look at the training dummies? All right, sure. I can show you some of the training dummies. Let's see what else kind of heroes we have, because Dynamo seems to be our healer right now. We have, this is our long range, Great Talon. I kind of like long range too, but I want to see another. I want to see if there's another healer. Let's see. Well, I think I'm just gonna go with Dynamo. I'm just gonna play him and then see how it goes. First come, first serve, basically, right? So yeah, we have the train dummies right here. This seems to be our enemy train dummy right there. He regens super fast, so yeah, I don't know if there's gonna be some time where you can take him out.
Cosmos.
Yo, that's actually quite good. Though then again, I have to say that the ultimate abilities are not that ultimate. Like, if you do a well-timed melee, look at this. 116 damage, whereas when I did my ultimate, I thought it was 180. And then, yeah, this right here is my friendly, so if my friendly gets hurt, I can go and healing him up like this. And dashing does not, like, cancel this, so that's quite good. And then we have little things that we can break over there. Yeah, and then right here, this right here, I think is a really interesting part about this game, where these right here are your spirit points that allow you to upgrade, and then these are like your friendly spirit points, and these right here are your hostile spirit points. And whenever the spirit points go up and disappear, they go to the team that killed them. So it's quite interesting. I don't know how, like what the best strat is. Is it like to go after most of these orbs? So once you see your minions get killed, just go immediately to shoot these little orbs? Or is it better to keep on shooting at your enemy hero and make sure that they die? I don't know yet, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Let's see. From a mere curiosity, what role would you imagine me playing, if I may pose such a question? Well, I don't think necessarily that you would, like, I don't think that I would look at you for, like, what kind of hero, like, what kind of role would you play? I would rather look at the heroes and then be like, would that fit you? So, I actually think Haste would fit you quite well. I thought that like the darkness effect around the head was a lot, like the shadow effect around the head was a lot more. Fishes as well. Paradox might be it. Manipulate space and time. A theme I find your character. I don't know what kind of role Paradox plays, but let's see. Yes. This is the hero you're gonna play. What does Paradox do? Yo, I like this gun. Whoa, look at that damage. Look at the damage. Oh, shoot. Right, so it seems like this is a position swap. Yes, it is a position swap. Perfect. Then Furry seems to be some sort of grappling hook. Oh, that's a kinetic carbine? Don't know exactly what that does. We have a wall right here, protection wall. And then right here, this seems to be some sort of bomb. Oh, that is a nice time bomb. Holy shit, I quite like this character. The odds. Are you saying I'm edgy? I'm just saying I've seen enough of your profiles and custom characters where I have a certain feel for what you like. Also, where was the invitation sent? On Steam. I think Steam should you should have an invitation there. Let me leave the match. Actually, I'm quite interested in playing Paradox as well. Yeah, I said invite here and I invited to a theme, so you should be able to get it. I don't know if anyone else is interested in getting it, but if you haven't, then feel free to ask. Anyway, let me go play. Anyway, let us go play. I want to start out playing the support hero because that's what I always do when I don't know what I'm doing, because then I can just heal people and they'll be happy with me while I screw things up. But it's time right now for our very first match of Deadlock. For real this time. Like online. Let's play. Play Deadlock, sandbox mode, public bot match. Jump in queue to find other players to battle bots with. I like that option! I like that option a lot! Why do I like a private, or why do I like a public bot match? Well, that's because I think it's a perfect place for me to just go and figure things out without running the risk of getting stomped by good playing players. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I didn't receive it? You didn't receive it? Well, you guys saw me send it, right? You guys saw me send it. I can't invite, like, right there. Like, you were just on here. I don't have you anymore. Like, yeah. I can invite you. I also invite Rahab. I think, like, it might just be the case that it doesn't invite you right away, but it just takes some time. That might also be the case. Yeah, try bot match first to learn. That's a good idea. Yeah. So I've sent some invites out. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. It might be the time dilution problem. It might just very well be. It might just very well be. Alright. Let's do this. Create your roster. Select a minimum of 3 heroes. Okay, so here we go. Create your roster. Select a minimum of 3 heroes. You'll be automatically assigned one of these heroes when the match starts. You may mark heroes as selected priority or high priority to increase your chances of being assigned that hero. Oh, so you can take a best of 3 and then you go there. Ah, I see. I see. Alright. Okay. Oops. What happened? Okay, so I need to do this. I thought I wasn't ready yet. So Fox says it takes about 1 to 3 days to get the invite. Ah, I see. I see. I see. So I've sent you the invite. Hopefully you'll get it soon. Once I get back from TwitchCon, we'll probably be playing these a lot more. So yeah, I'll add to roster. I'll add this one to roster, and then let's see. I quite like the range guy as well. I would like to play range as well. And then we'll just see. We'll just see which one we get. Enter key and we'll see. Yes, apparently the key generation can take some time. Ah, that's unfortunate. Alright, here we go. We're getting inside our first bot match. Our first match with other players against bots. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Which hero did we get? Well, we didn't get a ranged hero. Oh, we got Paradox! Bot theme, you're still here. Bot match length warning. Bots are great to practice against, but struggle with grouping up and pushing objectives. These matches tend to last longer because of some reasons that I didn't really quite figure out as to why that is. But they do tend to last longer, apparently. Right, here we go. I've already fallen down. And here we go. We're running now. We don't have enough stamina. Wait, there's a stamina bar? I didn't know there was a stamina bar. Right, here we go. Now, Paradox, like, the shooting of Paradox is so much nicer. Holy shit. I quite like that. I quite like this gun. Oh, I've never really been, like, a revolver guy. Well, if there's characters in games that have revolvers, I've never really been the biggest fan of them. It's just, like, it's just a little bit too... It's kind of like snipery and shotgunny, but not entirely any of those. So it kind of doesn't excel at either. Oh, man, these guys are low. These guys are low. Right, I want to get the... Oh, come on, hold tab 1. Gotta watch out for my health. My health is kind of low. I don't know if my health regenerates on this character. 400 souls are gathered. I can unlock another ability. There we go, hold tab 2. Right, now we have a little shield here. Gotta watch out for this hero there. I don't know where, like, if I have any teammates around me here. Gotta watch out as well, because I'm having 3 heroes gang up on me right now. I kind of just went here because I followed someone, and I don't know if I can see them anymore. Someone just kind of disappeared there, and they're almost down! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Can I use my 1? Ah, they ran away. They ran away. They ran away. Oh, did I kill a bot? Okay, that was a complete lucky shot. That right there was a complete lucky shot, but now we're clearing out the minions so we can dash forward. Now I can put up a shield here, and we can start attacking their guardian here. Okay, so I don't have to shoot the blue ones. I only have to shoot the red blobs, especially when there's no enemy heroes nearby. There we go. That's some bot play right there. If you didn't realize these guys were bots, well, there you go. There we go. We have some bombs coming through. Now we're making some nice progress. Oh, gotta watch out. There's some abilities here. I don't know the abilities, so I don't know what I have to watch out for yet. Let's see. Tab 3. What did the third ability do again? I don't know. I don't remember. Let me try this. Oh, it was a super shot. Oh, okay, the third ability was a super shot. Okay. I gotta remember that. There we go, pulse grenade. Ooh, sounds like someone did an ult. Sounds like someone did an ult right here. This bot is low, though. This bot is freaking low. I want to get him. I want to get him. I want to get him. The reload times are stuffed, though. There we go. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. All right, I already have a lot of souls gathered. So I should probably go back at some point, but oftentimes I just feel like, man, I just want to stay here. I just want to stay and fight. Because right now, I'm actually out here making a difference. And there we go. We're charging up our kinetic carbine, and now we're firing it. And we're dealing damage. It's over half down. That is so good. We're making decent progress here. We're making decent progress. Now, I'm not that much of a MOBA player. I've played a little bit from time to time. Oh my god, my health is really low. So I don't know what the best strat is in terms of fighting these. Like, do I have to go? Like, do I go back at some point in time, or is it more important that you actually go ahead and keep up your attacking? Because I know that these things can tilt very fast. Like, the more you kill, because the more I kill, the stronger I get, and the weaker they get. So it is very much so. The more that you can stay alive and attack them, the better that it is. But then again, like, I don't get any upgrades right now, so I don't know what I don't have the feel for this at all yet. But I do like the FPS angle to it. Because I think that MOBAs, to me, one of the things that always, like, kept me away from them a bit was just, like, how different they were from the FPS I would normally play. So yeah, here we go. Let's use that charge attack. Let's use this right here. One, please. Throw it out. I think that bomb is quite good on here. Oh shit. Gotta watch out for my health here. Gotta watch out for my health. Alright, that guy's shielded now. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Yeah, I should probably try and heal up, because I'm really low right now. Is there... Oh wait, there's a shop here. There's a shop here. Oh, I can buy some stuff. I can buy some stuff. Okay, let's see. Weapons right here. Basic magazine, close quarters. Basic magazine, please. Give me some more. Headshot booster. Yes, please. Restorative shot. Oh, that is fantastic. We can have Mystic shot, Swift striker, active reload. Yes, get it, get it, get it. I don't know what I'm getting right now. Builds. Mystic birds. There we go. Fatality. Melee lifesteal. I'll get that. Extra stamina. We're just gonna get a whole bunch of things. I don't care. We're just gonna go. We're gonna have to go, because right now they're gaining on us. They're gaining on us because I was going at the shop and I was doing things, and that wasn't good. See, that wasn't good. The moment I start trying to get upgrades, everything goes to shit. And now that guy's down. Perfect. Right. We should actually make a push for that Guardian, because I think that we can move through here now. Searching Deadlock only causes Valorant to show up for you. Oh man, your search engines are quite well tuned for you. I see, I see, I see. Right, there we go. We're attacking this guy now. And I think this Guardian is destroyed. Perfect. And we got another one there. Heroes down. Let's see. Tab 4. I want to lock that. Oh, shoot. And there we go. We got 2 more of their heroes down. Let's keep pushing on this lane. How's everyone else doing? Oh, look at these other lanes. They're doing great. Holy shit. Also, this guy is wild with his range. This Walker guy? Holy shit. Look at him. Look at him go. That Walker, man, that has quite some range to him. We gotta watch out for them. I don't know if he comes closer. If we push, if we fall back. Okay, watch out, watch out, watch out. I'm getting some serious health damage done right now. Trying to figure out what's going on here. Is there anyone helping me, or am I just literally fighting this by myself? Because I feel like I'm mostly fighting this by myself at this point in time. Oh, shoot. Gotta watch out, gotta watch out. My health is low. My health is low. My health is really, really low. Is there any health recovery around here? Does anyone have some health recovery around here? Oh, these golden things, they give me health. Alright, perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's keep moving towards here. Oh no, my health is super critical. Mitchin, how's it going? Good to see you, man. Welcome to Deadlock. FPS MOBA, which is something that I am something in. Let's put it that way. So let's see, we can open up the shop. What else we can buy? Spirit right here, extra charge. We have cooldown abilities. We have knockdown, ephemeral shift, improved burst, spiritual. Your fight states become untorchable. Silence glyph. Silence and damages. I don't know what I'm looking at. Looks good. Looks good. Just get something. Just get something. Vitality. Right. Do I not have enough souls? I don't have enough souls. All right. Let's keep moving then. Oh, come on. Jump on the wire. Jump on the wire. Jump on the wire. Yes. Let's do this. Let's keep pushing. It seems like right now we are actually making progress here. I should be able to... Whoa! Look at this! Because we've actually beaten this... Oh, and they beat the Walker here! We can go forward so much more right now than we were able to do before. Yo, that's really cool. There we go. We have 2 bombs. We have 2... Actually, we have 2 guys protecting here, and they're both down right now. And now it is a steamroll. Now, this right here is an absolute steamroll. Unless the advantage that they have right now is that they can, of course, recharge their stuff more quicker. They can come back faster than we have because we have to walk all the way back. Oh, shoot. I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know where they're coming from right now. This is why I'm playing bots right now. Alright, another bot is down. There's something here. Oh no, that's another hero. That's another hero. Taking him down, taking him down. Sometimes I feel like my gun is barely doing anything. Oh, we got him, we got him, we got him. Right, so where are my teammates at? I felt like they were just here right now. Oh, there we go. That's a shielded guardian, so we have to take down his shields first, I think. Right there. I think that right there is something that we have to take down. And if we take this down, then he should be able to become vulnerable again. Oh, watch out. Let's go fire this on there. Disarmed? Shoot, I'm disarmed. Right. Can I teleport? I can't teleport. I gotta jump away, gotta jump away, gotta jump away. Woo! Right. Oh, man. There's so much information on the screen right now. I saw Lyric play this game also. He's completely addicted. And don't forget to upgrade. Yeah, I gotta... Oh, yeah. Shoot. Whew. Thanks for telling me that. I'm very, very new to, like, the MOBA genre. I've played a little bit of it, but not all that much. Oh, I forgot that my attacking abilities, my melees, are really good. Shoot! I gotta keep that in mind. Melee in this game is actually better than you'd expect. So, like, I think that when it comes to between gunplay and melee, your gun is actually secondary to your melee attack. So, if you can, you should actually go and try and do some melee. There we go. Let's see, now I am, See, they are coming closer now. Oh, I gotta watch out here, I gotta watch out here. My health is critical. Ah, and I'm dead. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. But yeah, I'm very much at the spot right now where I don't know what exactly is entirely the best to get. So I'm just kind of like picking things up left, right, and center in the hope that, you know, it will be good, it will be fine. Right. There we go, we're respawning in 6. Let's see, tab if we can upgrade something. Don't think I can upgrade something.
This should do some work.
Right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's move through. Right now we're doing this quite well. The build tab shows nice builds, right? Yeah, I've not really looked at that all that much yet. I'm just going for the tabs and just clicking things. Right now I'm very much at the stage of like, ooh, click the icon, click, 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 click. I am not at a stage yet where I understand anything. This is my very first match, so I'm just going through the feeling. We have the patron is transforming. The patron is transforming. Feels like we're getting there. The enemy patron is weakened. Where is he? Where is he? There we go. We're taking more of these things down for him. I think that if we go down here, it should be coming forward. There it is. The more of these things that we take down, the better that it will be. And we've taken it down. We have victory here. Damn! Look at this. If we take a look at our team, we can see that I have 13,000 score, and they have 14,000 and 20,000, and yeah, I had the most assists. Yeah. Wait, lol. Okay. Wait, lol reads weird to you, of course. Should have used lol. It's alright, Mitch. It's alright. I get that you don't mean to say cock here, but I think it's funny that you post that. But yeah, well, that right there is the game. That right there is the game. Let me look at the graphs. Look at that. Look, we went up or down. Souls collected. Yeah, our souls were very much collected. We were amber right there. Look at that. We went very much high up. If we go to players, I need to look for me. I am. Which line am I? I'm this line. Man, these colors are so close to each other. Holy shit! Look at this. These colors are so close to each other. Yeah, I'm the worst performing player right here. But yeah, that is the game. We did it. We did it, Reddit. I think that one of the things that I really need to get a bit of a one of the things I need to get a grasp on is how these things work. Now, Mitch had said something that you can upgrade by choosing builds. I didn't know there were builds. Let me try builds next time. Let me go and play a little bit, and let me do one with builds. So yeah, we're just gonna stick with the same heroes because I think that they should be quite good. Let's just enter the queue and let's see if we can use some of the builds later on. Because yeah, that might be good. Because one of the things that I just don't have a feel for right now. Let me see. One of the things I just completely don't have a feel for right now at this point in time is just what to do. Like, do I go forward? Do I keep pushing? That's kind of where I stand. I feel like I have to constantly keep pushing and keep fighting because, you know, the more I keep fighting and the more I'm there, the more I can actually go ahead and make a difference. However, at the same time, I think there's also supposed a time at some point where you have to go back, and then once you go back, you can go ahead and whoa, look at this. You can go ahead and restore, get your upgrades. And I don't know when that time is. And I don't know which upgrades to get. Mitch said something about builds. I gotta see those builds. I gotta see those builds, man. But yeah, those are feelings I need to get. I need to get a feel for what's going on. Especially when I said like the melee being stronger than the regular attacks, basically. Yo, I thought I'd already unlocked one. There we go, look at that. See, that grenade was quite good. That grenade did quite some decent damage. And then right now, we have, right here, we have this guy down. See, that is a good move. That's a good move. The more that we can attack these guys there, these heroes of them, the better we can, like, move forward. Because the heroes are basically their elite units. And if their elite units are down, then our things can move forward better as well. So right now, though, we have some souls gathered, so I want to unlock my second ability, tab 2. I think this right here is another hero of ours. Well, gotta watch out, gotta watch out. Oh, shoot! So that's one thing I do sort of remember from MOBAs. You don't run into the tower. If you run into the tower, you die. So early game, what do? Hollow point. When above 60 health, deal additional. So these right here are the builds. We can browse the builds, so we can have sprint boots. We can have restorative shot. Let's go with this. Basically, I think that these builds are your standard run-of-the-mill things if you don't really want to adjust all that much. I'm just gonna hope that that's the case, and then I'm gonna use that to move forward. So it seems like my hero here needs some help. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Come on. Throw your abilities, use your abilities. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. See that? There, we locked him away. And now, mailing him down. Perfect. Right, this is going exactly as I intended. No, I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying. Oh shoot. Alright, I got a little bit too cocky there. Alright, gotta make sure that we stay back here a little bit. I need to figure out where I can get my health back. Like, my health does slowly recharge, but are there, like, in Overwatch, like, health stations or something? What's this? Oh no, this is the jungle! I know the jungle! The jungle is where you can fight little enemies that aren't necessarily your main enemies, and then if you kill them, you get extra bonus rewards. Okay, I thought that these were health things, but they aren't. See, look at that. We got a little bit more things scattered. That's good. That's good. I'm doing something. Mitch says, I get the idea that you should keep on upgrading all the time because you'll get wiped out in the late game. Yeah, so the thing that I feel, the thing that I don't know, like, what works best is that I know you have to upgrade, but upgrading means that you go back to... Oh, wait, you just go back to the store right here. Ah, shoot. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. See, the thing that I was thinking about is that... Let's see. Enchantress Barrier. When you have your Spirit Shield, gain Spirit bonus. Combat Barrier. When you have a Bullet Shield, gain weapon damage and fire rate. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I see. So, right. So the thing that I was thinking about was that normally in these games you have to go all the way back to the beginning, and that means that you're out of the game, basically. And I was thinking, like, that's not very useful if I'm out of my attack and defense, basically. So I should try and stay here as long as possible, right? I didn't know what the best approach there was. Got him down. Perfect. But yeah, I still need to get a lot more of that feeling back.
Headed to green.
That was kind of a waste of my third ability. I want to use my second, actually. Right now, we're not making as much progress as I was hoping we would. These bots are a little bit tougher at this point in time. Hey, go back and use the store on the map. I saw people constantly return to the start location to upgrade. Yeah, that's something that I really need to get a feel for. It's like, what is the right play? Because I can also imagine that there is a time when you should remain to fight. Like, I need to learn the flow of the game. That's because I just have no MOBA experience at all. I don't know the flow of the game. But that's something that hopefully with time I will learn. There we go. Look at this. We're attacking that Guardian quite well. Now, I can't get too close to that, because if I get too close, then what will happen is I will get shot by that thing, and that thing is pretty damn strong. So I'm not gonna do that. Oh shoot! Okay, got a health warning there. Gotta watch out. Gotta watch out. Gotta watch out. Oh, my health is critical! Move back, move back, move back! Move back, move back. Okay. 33 health. Right. Tab to unlock an ability. Tab 4. Let's unlock this. Tab to do that one. There we go. Go to the store. Right, what else can we get right now? Vitality. Right here we have Sprint Boots. Mystic Burst. Hollow Point Ward. We're just going to get everything at this point in time. We're just going to get everything that they recommend me. I'm not gonna care either. We're just gonna go with that. I know nothing about this game, and I'm gonna let the game guide me. This shield right here should also increase our damage output. I think that was one of the things. There we go. Got some souls back. Let's see. That one's trying to fly away. That one's trying to fly away. Not gonna let you. You're gonna have to come down at some point. Oh, come on! There we go, finally. Let's see. I think they look at the price of the upgrade and then gather the souls to pay for them. Oh, yeah. I think that may be... Alright, so Mitch says that probably what people do who have a feel for the game is that they kind of know what things they want, and then they'll look at how many souls they get, and then they go and upgrade. I think that's a really good idea. I'm gonna have to get a feel for what is nice with upgrades to get. There we go. We got the Guardian down. Perfect. And now you see that their store is closing. Oh, we're making some progress. We're making some progress. We're making some progress. Now I don't know what the switch function is really all that great at, because right now it just kind of brings them back to there. Which is kind of nice, I guess, if you are in the middle of your friendlies. But if you're not in the middle of your friendlies, it can be quite rough. Because then you just teleport yourself to the enemies, which is not all that useful. Ah, shit! He moved out of the way in time. So let's see here. Oh, this right here is a healer. Man, I want to place that healer. That's kind of like Mercy, where you keep that beam open, or in this case, you keep the fines attached, and then as the fines are attached, there we go. We got one down. Oh shoot! I gotta watch out because I'm almost down. Okay, let's see. I'll probably have some souls gathered to get another upgrade. So let me move back. Let me move back. Let me see what I can get into the upgrade place. Let's see. We have a curiosity shop right here. We have enchantress barrier. We can't afford anything else. Right. I just have another upgrade. I'm gonna move forward. I wish I knew where I could get a little bit more of my health upgrades. That would be nice. Like, let's say that was like some sort of health restore or something like that. Like what you had in Overwatch. I don't know if that's part of MOBAs. I don't know if that's part of this game, but I'm just kind of thinking like, man, I wish I knew where to go back to get my health back up. This guy right here, by the way, is an absolute pain in the ass. Because his, like, laser fire is so strong. Also, look at that yellow lane, by the way. That yellow lane is making a lot of progress right now. Yo, what's this? What's this? What's this? There we go. Grenading, grenading, grenading. Okay. This flying thing here is not all that strong. Oh, shoot. And I'm not all that strong. Gotta fall back. Gotta fall back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me push. Let me pull this up. My bomb was a little bit too badly placed. There we go. Making progress. Making progress. Making progress. Took down another one of their heroes. That was good. Now, this right here I felt was a pretty good spot to hide behind and deal some damage to. Though now I do need to have a little bit of friendlies to draw some fire with. I need some friendly minions. There we go. 7,500 souls gathered. I think I should be in for an upgrade soon then. Right now we're taking out this guy right there. There we go. Another bot down. Let's bring that shield up. Let's see if we can take this guy down. Throw another bomb. I really like the bomb throw because I feel that bomb does a little bit of AoE damage over time, which is quite nice. Don't know if you know, but you can use the rails all the time, not just at the start. Oh, so you can use them to... Alright, I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna have to try that. I didn't really consider that at all. I remember seeing them in the... what was it called? In the little intro thing. I was like, oh man, that's quite... That could be quite useful. And then completely forgetting about them. So, yeah. Good. Thank you for reminding me about them. And I'm dead. Shoot! I did not see how that happened. Well, you can sit back to base and regen. Oh, okay. So, I can basically just go all the way back. And then regen on there. I don't know how many points I have. I'm just going to keep clicking. I'm just going to keep clicking. And then the shop right now. Respawn in 2, in 1. Let's see, are our guardians being pushed, by the way? Did I see something about that? Let's see, improved burst, yes please. Alright, I can't do anything more. But it seems like our guardians are being pushed in blue.
There's the professor.
So I should give a little bit of support here, I guess. Because this is not going all that well. This right here is not going all that well. These bots are doing better than before. There we go, pushing back a little bit. Gotta make sure that we don't allow them to come through. Alright, good moves, good moves, good moves. Keep pushing, there we go. Now we're about the same height right there. Oh shit, I threw that grenade completely the wrong way. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Right. So I don't know whether it was smart to move here now, but I think that I have another one of my fellow teammates with me here, so that's good. Yeah, we're with 2 of us. I think it's still better to fight with 2 than it is to fight all alone. And this is another one though. This is another guy here that we're fighting. We're gonna have to get closer than this. This right here is a pretty okay place to fight, I think. Gotta watch out, because this thing does some serious damage to me. It seems like there's always this place where you can stand behind on here. to get yourself protected. And this right here is one of their heroes. Oh shoot, that was one of their ults, I hope. Hope that's not his regular gun. Alright, are we making progress? I think right now we're in the furthest lane ahead at this point in time. Where's my teammate? Where's my teammate? Come on, teammate. I'm wondering where you are. I need your help. I need your help. I need your help. I need your help. Come on, teammate. Right, they have taken an objective? Or we have taken an objective? That's kind of important to know. Whoa! Shoot! That was really bad. Let me see if I can take... Whoa! I tried to take the zip line back, but I couldn't. How did that happen? I don't know. Replay death, please. Yes. Replay death. Show it to me. Right. So, here I was pretty damn hurt. I was like, alright, let me go back. Let me take the zip line back. So I tried to jump on the zip line. I couldn't jump on the zip... Okay, and that was a bot that was just shooting regular beams at me. Right. So, let's see. Mystic shot, please. Let me take that. Whoo, boy. Let's see. Which one do I go to? I think green. I think green right now. I know I was just taking blue and we're making some progress. But I think if we take green and we're pushing with the three of us, we should have a better attack right now. And then we'll see how this goes. Alright, come forward, come forward, come forward. See, look at how much progress we're making here. I think that this right here should almost be the place that... Yes! Yes, that's great! That is perfect. Here, I can attack them both at the same time. I can throw a little bit of a shield here to deal a little bit more damage. And now we're taking both of these guys down. And we are through! We are through, and that's where blue should be coming from. And hey, I see right here is one of our guys. I don't know if it's smart to also go try and take these guys down, but I think anything that we do here should be useful. One of them is down. Second one's gonna go down too. Oh shoot, a bomb is on you. I don't know what to do about a bomb that's on me. Is there something I can do? Okay. Melee! 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 Hollow point ward? I don't know, I got a health warning. I think my health is just about half right now, which is not too bad. There we go, getting some of the souls back, and now we are making a move into here. I think you need to keep space down or something to get back on the rails, not sure though. Yeah, I need to get a feel for it. It might also be that the rails were not active there. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, right now, here we have the Patron, and for that, we first need to take down these shield jennies. If we do that, then that should give us some protect. Whoa! I just teleported. But I also have a teleport ability. Boy, 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 boy. Right, I don't know where I'm at right now. I don't know what is going on. I'm kind of stuck in the middle of something. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm so sorry, you guys. Especially with all these heroes with their ultimates. Things can get kind of wacky sometimes. There we go. Let's retain these souls. This right here seems to be that patron or something. Okay, it's shielded still, so we have to take down that thing there. This thing here is just, wow, that attack. It's some sort of like heavy gun or something. Yeah, this right here I think that we need to go and do. I don't know if there's like pings in here. I think I just said something. I think I just said something like let's push this or so. And I'm asleep. Shoot. Those grenades coming in. Oh shoot. Oh wait, these guys can also attack me. Okay. There we go, the shield generator is... Ah, and I'm dead. Dang it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There's so much to keep in mind here. I think I like using these quite a bit. I don't know where I can see how many points of these I have. No idea. But I can go to the shop right now. Tesla bullets, let's get that. A fortitude, I need 200 more souls and I can get the next upgrade. Oh, and also look at that respawn time. I forgot that over the time in your game, the longer like you go on, the more respawn time you get. That is that's quite a lot, eh? Right, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. I was kind of hoping that this time I wouldn't be the worst one on my team, but seems like I'm the worst one on my team. 14,000 souls, and I feel like I'm constantly fighting. How am I the worst one? Jeez. Alright, the enemy shrine on the right is going down.
Time bomb's bright. Oh, I love this part.
I don't love being out of ammo, which happens quite a bit.
No one's getting in between me and I see Viscus.
Fire your gun! Fire your gun! You almost have it! There we go. Perfect. That is what I was looking for. 15,000 souls gathered. I need a shop somewhere. Fuck, I need a shop. That feels like a shop is all the way back.
Gooey's up ahead.
Oh, this one's also low. This one's also low. Did you see that? Did you see that? That guy was also... and he's dead. Right, I think their patron is about to come out. Or something. Yeah, that one we need to take down. And then... there we go. He's going to be transforming. And then when he's transformed, we will be able to take him out and win this match. The weakened state right there. That's the bull. That right there is the bull that we need to take out. And then once we take that out, we should be good. 3. Alright, half down. We're going to win this easily. No time to go back to the shop. This is all the upgrades that we're going to be fighting with. And there we go. Victory against the bots. I knew I could do it, and I'm definitely not. I am the worst player. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. It's just not going well. It's just not going... actually, let me see. Let me see. Where am I losing now? Right now, I had the most objective damage. Look at that. Hold on. I have 11,000 objective damage. I am the best objective player. Why am I getting so little points, though? Look at how many objectives I did. 11,000 objective damage, and everyone else is, like, barely anything. I got 17,000 souls from 7 kills. They got 27 kills. It seems to be the hero kills. 4 deaths. I keep dying all the time. That's quite bad, actually. 13 assists. And, yeah, actually I had more assists, like, the second most amount of assists. Seems like they were just stealing my kills then. And player damage 9,000. Whoa, this guy was really good at player damage. And then healing, he also did a lot of heals. So yeah, right here what we see is that kills, like yeah, I kind of gave them the kills. That's unfortunate. And now if we go right here, yeah, you see that when it comes to players, I still suck at getting souls, but I played objective. So I don't know what's going on there. Should I not play the objective? Is that not the point of the game? I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh boy, I'm glad I'm playing against bots though, because that just gives me more of a, like, more leeway to go around and get my feel for something, for what's going on. So yeah, there was one thing though. Let me just go and take a little break from this game. I do want to play another match soon, but there's one thing that I've actually wanted to talk about. That is, it's kind of important to me. Let me see if I have this. If I have this ready here. Right there. Hold on. I actually don't have this all the way ready yet, but there was something over the weekend that happened, which is quite meaningful to me, and I thought we'd kind of talk about that just real quickly, because I figured that, hey, you know, I don't have that many streams this week left. This week I'm gonna go to what is it called? I'm gonna go to TwitchCon San Diego. So after tomorrow, there will not be any streams for about a week, which absolutely sucks. I want to stream more. I want to make more videos. I want to make more content. But at the same time, I also really enjoy going forward and doing something more of TwitchCon stuff. Just some business stuff, basically. I need to do some business stuff. So yeah. Anyway, we have. I think I have everything ready. Oh my god, are you shitting me? Ah! I have everything ready in bookmarks. Basically, like, I'm getting some tabs open because I had everything ready in bookmarks. And I'm just going for my bookmarks, and I'm just like, oh yeah, it will open a new tab all the time. It didn't. It wasn't opening new tabs. It was basically just like putting that thing on the new tab. So now I just need to go and get all these tabs open. Dang it! I should have prepared this. Actually, I did prepare this, but I didn't think it would do this. So yeah, let me just go out and get this set up here. Right there. Just a moment. Sorry about this. So let's go place this. I don't know how many I have of this. All right. Well, here's something I wanted to talk about with you guys about. So last weekend, something quite important happened on the internet. Now, when I say something important happened on the internet, I don't really mean all that important. I mean, nothing actually really important really happens on the internet. But at least to me, this was kind of meaningful and impactful. It was something that meant quite a bit to me, and it actually made me tear up a little bit inside. Because one of the things that you may know about is a small little show called Top Gear, or the Grand Tour, after they're no longer on the BBC. Basically, these three gentlemen right here are very well known around the world for making their motoring show, first on the BBC and then later on at Amazon. And they just released their last show. This right here, One for the Road, is after 22 years, their last ever piece of content that they're making together as the three of them in the car motoring show special style. Which, already for years, they didn't really make any of the studio segments where they talked about cars. They only did like the large journeys. But yeah, if you guys don't know about them, Jeremy, Richard, James, they're pretty well known car journalists. I don't know if you could really call them journalists, because yeah, they did do some of the good old-fashioned journalism. That's where it started out with a show talking about cars and showing off the latest cars and cars that may be interesting to you or whatever. But very quickly, it kind of grew out into something bigger, where they would go out and just test out, where they would go out and test like old Porsches, and they would go out and test out old cars and see who could run with them the longest and modify them. And it was just kind of exploring the world with these three fellas. I was kind of just exploring the world with these three fellas who had some really good humor, some really good childish humor, which I could really much enjoy as a child, and I could still very much enjoy as an adult, and just have them explore the world for me together with them. And yeah, this right here was a really big impact on my childhood, and seeing them stop their content after 3 years, actually not 3 years, seeing them stop their content after 22 years, it's insane. This right here is their official trailer that they've put out, where they go out with a couple of cars into Zimbabwe, kind of go back to times that they've been to before. I think the last place that they end up is at the Salt Flats, which they also did. They crossed the Salt Flats for the very first time with cars ever in history, and they went back to one of these islands and then just unplugged the mic, and that was it. It's pretty insane. It's pretty insane what kind of show this has been, because this right here was a show that was known all around the world. I was appreciated all around the world, and also was kind of hated around the world. There was a lot of opinions around it. I really enjoyed it, and one of the things that made this thing special to me was not just that when I was growing up, this was something that I really appreciated. It was also a show that I really much learned from, because if you may be familiar with Top Gear. You may have figured out that over the course of my career of making videos, there have been some little connections through my videos about to Top Gear. Because when I started out, I didn't know how to make video. I didn't know how to make content. So one of the things that I would do is I would just kind of imitate what I would hear them speak about, what I would hear them do on TV, and I would kind of like try and imitate that. I don't know whether this was the best video that I had for it, but we're just going to see. I've selected some videos where I feel there's some strong influence of Top Gear in there, which go all the way from 2015 to even like last summer. Like this special right here is one of the videos that I'm the most proud of, and it's also something that's been very much influenced by Top Gear. So as a little bit of a show of, how much this show had meant to me. I thought we'd just go over this a little bit, see where their influence has been in my content, and yeah, just stand still with this moment where, hey, you know, after 22 years of making content, these guys are moving on with their own individual adventures. There's no more Top Gear, there's no more Grand Tour, which makes sense. I mean, like, right, you know, like they're getting older. They're also, you know, I can't imagine what it's like to work 22 years on the same thing over and over again. I mean, like I've done about 9 years right now on making YouTube videos and streams, but I've changed up the format quite a bit. I've changed up the content quite a bit. It's still roughly about games, but it's more about exploring new games, looking back to old games, looking back at games hardware. But for them, it's always been cars. So yeah, I thought it was fun to just take a look around. So this right here was one of my earliest videos around an event. Let me figure out like what right here came from Top Gear.
Today we were given a new event called Den of the Cubrow, and it is an event you should really check out. The event—
Damn! Look at that! Look at that noise! Listen to that background noise, man. This was from a time where I didn't know anything at all about how to tune my audio. I was probably making this with my little webcam. Actually, not even a webcam microphone. A really old 90s microphone that came with like a really old computer. That I was like, oh, it's a microphone, I can use this. And you can hear it.
It begins with receiving a complete make-your-own Cubrow set. This will allow you to breed your own Cubrow, as it provides you with an egg, a core, and an additional status slot.
Man, oh, listen to that in your ears. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that wonderful? So that's kind of what I started out with. This right here was basically what I started out with making videos. I didn't really know how to deliver anything. I was just talking about it. You need this, you need that. This is what's going on. However, I also felt like that was not necessarily the way that good reviewers or good content creators would make their stuff. Top Gear would never do something like that. So then I wanted to try and, you know, imitate them a little bit. So this right here was about a couple months later, about 8 months later, I was like, let me try and do a review. Now this start right here, I'm so sorry about. It is the worst text-to-speech you're gonna ever hear. But we're just gonna go and look at that.
What do you think of the new Volker Wraith weapon?
Because I figured if no one's gonna ask me the question, because no one was asking me the question about what I thought of a weapon in Warframe, because no one's really watching me, I figured I'd just ask myself the question for text-to-speech. And then we have a little intro right there that drags on for way too long, which really isn't all that relevant, but here we go.
Now, I'd like to talk with you about sniper rifles. Rifles we have never been entirely sure of. Mostly because they do not tend to fit in with the Warframe playstyle.
If you have seen any Top Gear reviews, it is... to me, it is so blatantly obvious. It's so blatantly obvious in this very line. Right here.
I'd like to talk with you about...
Hold on. Right there.
Now, I'd like to talk with you about...
Now, I'd like to talk with you about sniper rifles. Rifles we've never been entirely sure about. That's a line that I stole directly from Clarkson. Probably about, like... Probably about some sort of car, like, now, we'd like to talk about sedans, or we'd like to talk about Kias, or we'd like to talk about, I don't know what kind of car. Cars we've never been entirely sure about. 100%. This right here is the Top Gear line, man.
About sniper rifles. Rifles we have never been entirely sure about.
That pause and that flow, man. Like, this right here was when my very first reviews, I was like, I'm going to try and, like, imitate Top Gear, because I don't know how to do reviews. And this right here was me trying to do a car review inside a Warframe.
Mostly because they do not tend to fit in with the Warframe playstyle. Now though, things have changed.
Oh my god, you are not ready for what is about to come next. I tell you, you are not ready for what is to come next. Because what we've seen so far is that I've delivered my Clarkson lines where normally like he would like you would go over the circuit and they would be driving around with cars. You get some car shots, and this right here was my special circuit. I had the little practice ground in Warframe where I could run around with my weapons, and I felt that looked as good as all the neatly crafted shots of cars driving by in Top Gear. But yeah, that right there was my recreation, my little voice lines of, we've never been entirely sure of sniper rifles, but now things have changed. And then what Top Gear would do is they would do beautifully crafted lighting shots. Like they would have cars inside a room somewhere where they would get the most good looking lighting, the most interesting looking shots in the way that they would light up the car, show off all the cool features, show off under the hood, like do this transparency through the hood where you could see the engine through the hood, but the hood would still somewhat be there. And oh man, like they have so many cool techniques that some of them I got to learn over the ages, like understand them more and more. Some of them I still don't know. Here's my imitation of these effects. You're not ready for them. Let's go.
This is it.
This is it indeed. This right here is me in 2016 trying to figure out how to do special effects. And I was like, what if I just take a picture, like a PNG of the weapon, put it right there in the middle, then wait 2 seconds before zooming in, and then as I zoom in, just like decrease the opacity so it seems like I'm moving with lighting. Please appreciate these effects. Come on. I worked very hard at them. Oh man.
It shows you've been able to defend LV from the Acolytes for an astonishing 10 rounds.
So yeah, we're basically Top Gear did a great job in like showing off the lighting, making it like making like a good pace there, making a good feel there, like having it go, oh boy, getting you excited, making you feel things you didn't know you could feel, and then have the narrator go over that and tell you something that would enhance that feeling. Here, I give you a very static shot of the sniper rifle coming in, like blinking in and out, and then me saying like, "Oh, you got this by defending LV for 10 rounds," which I don't know if that's sarcastic or whether I actually thought that this was like legit a good thing. I can't tell.
It's a sniper rifle, and it's called the Volker Wraith. Sniper rifles have always been a bit of a looked down upon weapon. Their magazines are very small, they take some skill to land a shot, and when you're able to fire, someone else has already stolen your kill.
So this right here was, again, me doing a little bit of our Top Gear thing, where it's like, hey, you know, y'all know the feeling of walking around with the sniper rifles. The magazines are way too small. When you look at an enemy, it takes too long to aim, and then once you can fire your shot, everything has already been killed. But instead of having accompanying footage there, which shows that that's happening, I didn't have anyone to film with, so I just showed you random footage of me using the sniper rifle to kill enemies while I had them standing stationary. So this right here was my very first attempt of trying to imitate Top Gear, and as you can see, it is very clear that I was sort of doing this. I was sort of trying to imitate this, but then I figured, why not push this a little bit further? This right here was my full-on attempt to replicate Top Gear in an insane amount. It is, wow, this right here, 10 Prime, this back in the day, like when did I release this? 2016, this was a month later. I figured, man, I'm going to launch the wildest show on the internet. I'm going to launch the wildest show of, like it's kind of Top Gear, but then for YouTube. For YouTube, Top Gear on YouTube about Warframe, and we're going to call it 10 Prime. Because it's like Top Gear, 10 Prime. There we go. It's going to be the first episode. That was the only episode as well. But I did get my cousin to join in on this. I don't know how I got him crazy enough to go and do this with me. But this right here was my first imitation of Top Gear. This right here was my dream come true. I was really proud of this logo, by the way, and this intro. Even though right now, like you can't tell because this right here is purple and the background is purple. But this right here was a logo that I made entirely myself by tracing a Loki helmet. And then putting a Warframe logo behind it and then doing some weird effects.
Tonight on 10 Prime, we put some cards on the board and we run some Warframes up and down a track.
1,000,000% Top Gear. This show was literally in my DNA while I was making it. This was such a big thing. Like you could almost hear Clarkson say Prime in this intro.
Prime.
Maybe he literally said it because I just took a little snippet out of it. Please don't sue me.
Welcome to the very first episode of 10 Prime.
Here I thought I'd be clever because look, it seems like we're hosts. Man, I am so glad I didn't get to the internet when I was younger, because this already is like cringy enough. These videos are all available on YouTube, by the way, if you want to go watch them back. But this right here is peak someone who is fully into video games who's like, man, this is really cool. It seems like we're standing here. Right now it's like two people animating inside a game. But yeah, this right here was the replication of the studio where we would talk about the segments that would be coming up and listen to what my plan was.
Your Warframe entertainment series.
We will be here every Sunday on Twitch. The highlights will be on YouTube.
It will be every Sunday on Twitch. This right here was at the point where I didn't know what the hell to do with Twitch. I figured, well, Twitch is kind of like broadcast television. What I'm going to do with Twitch is I'm going to put my shows on there, and then like it will be broadcast as on television, and on YouTube we'll have the highlights just as television as will be clips on YouTube. I didn't know what this thing was. I didn't know what Twitch was. I didn't know what this entire thing was about. But yeah, that right there was our little imitation, and we would have the board of cool, which was definitely not the cool wall in the.
It's the board of cool.
Yeah, this was definitely not like Top Gear's cool wall. But yeah, so that right there was my little Top Gear show that I did, but I couldn't be deterred. I had to get better. I had to get better at doing these things right here. So this right here was another review, which
In the past,
as you can see, I got a little bit better with getting a feeling for how to show things. Like, look right here, we already have a filter over this. We already have some music that's kind of fitting. And this right here was the very first review that I ever put out where I had people in my real life actually come out and say like, whoa, that's pretty cool. That looks pretty good. And I was so surprised by it. I was so surprised by that people actually thought this was good.
Melee used to be a bit boring. And when I say a bit, of course, I mean very boring.
Like that line, Melee used to be a bit boring. It's like, that is so Top Gear. But one thing that I realized was, holy shit, one of the things that I miss here is that I don't have the talk to camera shots. Like, I only have the cars driving by shot. I need to have a piece to camera shot. And that's where this was born. That's where this piece of like art was born. This right here was my piece to camera shot, where it was like, you know, like how in Top Gear they drive by with their cars and you see the drive-by shots and then you have their little reaction inside. Technically, I still do that right here with this shot. This right here is basically my drive-by shot, where you can see me drive inside the car, and then this right here is my game shot, where you can see me in the game. Look, I haven't changed all that much, you know? I mean, come on, you know? I'm still the same person. But yeah, actually, the reason why I use this right now is not necessarily because I'm trying to imitate Top Gear, but more because this right here makes it easier to edit things out. This right here really puts the focus on me if I want to tell you something, and it makes it easier for me to cut between different shots, because I can change up the game right now quite a bit, and you don't notice because, you know, you don't see the continuity error. So yeah, but this right here was me trying to drive the car like Hammond or May. I'm like, look, I'm driving the car, like I'm playing my game, and I'm talking to you right now.
Sword. A weapon so boring, I actually had to look it up online because I had forgotten about it.
As though I'm playing the game right now as I'm talking about it. I really am not playing the game right now. I just set a camera up, and that was the entire review.
Groundless. No. This thing is good. Now the only weapon that may take its throne is this. The other version.
You can see me trying to move around with some colors, making it light up.
That every single player has gotten this weapon for free. You know, it still amazes me to this day.
Yes, it definitely does amaze me to this day, for sure. But yeah, this right here was slowly but surely the evolution, where I was trying to incorporate a little bit pieces to camera to this, trying to incorporate a little bit better feeling for what I was doing. This right here is a similar review like that. And yeah, with that, my experimental days using Top Gear technology, basically using Top Gear imitation, kind of came to an end, because once I did this review right here was kind of the same as the other review, but I tried to change up the shot to make it a little bit more interesting, like this, and then do a little bit of an intro. This was the last time I really did one of those Top Gear things, because then I discovered other YouTubers and I started imitating them a little bit more. So then my channel became more YouTube-like. However, when I did my cycling special right here, this right here was very Top Gear like focused. I've never done an outside special.
Hey there.
Basically, this right here was not very much Top Gear, but like, I have never done a special outside. I kind of wanted to do something while I was traveling around, do something where I was outside. I was showing things that were interesting, not necessarily as like technology. I was like, well, you know, how do I do this? Well, I'm just gonna call it a special, and what I'm gonna do is just like the way that Top Gear does it. We're gonna set a goal to get from point A to point B, and as you drive along that goal, you come across different interesting things, and the different interesting things you come across, those will be the things that you talk about a little bit, but you don't show the entire journey, because that's what I used to do before. I would just like literally vlog every single moment. That's not interesting. So yeah, that's what I did right here. And this right here is very much a Top Gear intro, but I like it. I think this is more, this is better in honor of it. So yeah, this right here is, that's where it started. This right here is where it started. This right here is it's where it's now.
Everyone to the very first Michel Postma special, which very fittingly begins alongside a rather busy road. I mean, we have the tank station right over there, we have the truck standing behind here. I mean, it's not very scenic now, is it?
So yeah, that right there could also have been somewhat of a line from Top Gear. Though this is not something that I actually stole from. This right here is like, okay, so like how would I introduce a special? That's where a lot of my stuff came in. And of course, like introducing the car, or in this case, the bike.
This right here is the bike that I'll be using for this very trip. It's a Cube Travel Exec, and it's a top-of-the-line bike, I believe.
This right here was like more taken from Top Gear, because you know that's the way I've seen people introduce cars, and I thought like maybe that's the way I can introduce my bike as well. So yeah, this right here, the reason why I'm imitating them a little bit more in these videos right now, like this right here is the only recent video where I've really like taken something from them. That's because that's basically the only other show that I've really seen which does things outside, and I have no experience other than imitating Casey Neistat with like the vlogs, or just go like, oh man, let's go around, let's see what's gonna happen, boys. I'm just running around my camera, and whatever happens I'm gonna put it in the show, because I'm very creative, and being creative just means that I run around the camera and be like, whoa, that's crazy. That's not what I'm doing anymore. By the way, that's not what Casey did, but that's what I did. I would just run around and say, yo, that's crazy. That would be my vlog. And yeah, that's not what I want to do anymore, because I do think that this format right here, where you go around, you actually have a story to tell, and then around that, you know, you show interesting things, and it makes, for me, the journey makes it more interesting, and hopefully for you as well. It's interesting to see. But yeah, I had no idea as to what I could like grasp onto how to bring this to you, so that's where I took some examples from Top Gear. But yeah, Mitch says my girlfriend still wants you to cycle for the Netherlands. By the way. Maybe one day I'll pick up the challenge again. The reason why I haven't completed that, I think I also told you that in the video right there. The reason why I didn't complete it was because I was very ill prepared. I prepared for 2 months, but one of the things that I discovered were like, I thought it would be a fun personal trip. I thought it would be a fun camping trip. I thought it would be a great way for me to edit and record at the same time. And I thought I would be able to bike like between 40 and 80 kilometers every single day. That doesn't really work all that well. And I thought it would be fun to do it all by myself. So what I would do going forward, I would actually like to do something like this again. I would like to do this trip again. But then basically I would shorten the day length, so I would probably not do it in 10 days, or maybe if I do it in 10 days, I would not do it camping, because one of the problems with camping was that I would have to spend 4 hours every day, like breaking up the tent, setting up the tent, and combine that with like basically the first day, this day right here, I woke up at 5 a.m. basically, 5:30, and I was gone. I was away from the campsite at like 8. And that was just me waking up immediately, like packing things up, getting breakfast, getting up here. This right here was actually recorded. I think I showed the time. I recorded this segment first, by the way, just because like that was to me like, hey, if I get that done, I don't have to stop around here anymore. So I recorded this segment first, and then I came here.
In the morning. Sign is right over there. It's now June 26th, 11:25 in the morning.
So yeah, this right here was me going to the start point after having been awake for about 6 hours. And we're only here at the start point, and I still have to bike like 70 kilometers. I was like, shoot. Okay, well, you know, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's 11 in the morning. So I get all the way here. This right here is 7:30. So 7:30, I'm only here. And then I still need to get to my campsite. And my campsite was actually going to close at 7. Luckily, I was still able to get a spot. But then I had to get my tent up. And as I got my tent up right here, yeah, I didn't film that at all, but as I got the tent up, which I think I've shown that right there. Let's see.
That should show what you, as long as I lose a puddle, then cover for it. I'll also be
yes,
because yes, aside from me biking this entire trip all the way across the country, I'll also be.
So this right here was a little tent I was sleeping in. It was a really great tent. Like this tent right here, I would really recommend. I mean, like for my 1 out of 1 experience, it sets up really well. It's really spacious. It's very light. So I really enjoyed staying in this tent. But yeah, I would have to go and set up this tent like at 7:30 again at night, and then I would spend 2 hours setting it up, and then it is like 9:30, and I still have to get dinner, and then I had to go to the shops because everything else was closed. It was kind of like an outdoor, like, well, what would you call it? It's kind of a rural area, so you had to go to the stores, get to the stores, get whatever was left in the supermarket because the shelves weren't entirely stocked, and then go and try and make something on like your one little like fire pit. And man, I can tell you, and man, that's rough. That is rough. So I would love to do this again, but I would probably not camp. And if I would camp, I would have someone with me to go and put the tent up for me, like get in a fan, drive with a fan with me, and then just like put up the tent somewhere for me, so I can do that more easy. And I would probably want to do it together with someone. But the thing here is just that basically it's right now, this right here has been, let me put it, right now, this thing was a major investment of time, a major investment of money, and was it entirely worth it regarding the channel size and the channel revenue? Absolutely not. This right here was full on a passion project because I wanted to do something big again, because everything I've done over the last couple of years was all just like the same sort of iterative, oh, let me do another stream about a game, let me do another stream about a video, let me do another stream about, whatever, let me do another video about a game, let me do another video about this. And I wanted to do something that was a little bit more challenging, that would put me out there, and this right here was that. This was a passion project, and maybe as a way to open up avenues to maybe do something more like this in the future. I have some experience in this, but on my own, as the channel is now, I don't know how fast I can afford to do another one of these, because it's like, yeah, it is expensive in both time and money. Let's see. A Fame says, and so the cycle begins anew. It might be. Mitch says, if you ever need this place to stay in Drenthe, let me know. Actually, I was gonna go for Drenthe as well. I think you can see that right here. Let's see where the little intro graphic is. This right here was gonna be my route. So this right here was the very first day. Like, I traveled through here. Let me see here if I can zoom in. There we go. And then we're gonna go get Pointy Meat. So this right here was actually my route. So I started out all the way here in the border, and I moved through here, and then got the little like ferry here. And when I got here, it was already about, God, it was already about like 1 or 2, like I think 2 in the afternoon, or maybe 3. It was like later in the afternoon. I was like, shit, I really gotta make this, because this right here is still quite a bit. I was only halfway here, so I really sped up through here. This right here was a really rough point. I was so bored, and so actually not bored. I was so tired. I was so tired here, and then I gotta go through here, and this right here was like the last bit of film that I had to shoot before, like at the end there. So this right here was a really long bit, and then that's where I stayed, and I was like, I was tired. So then the next day I biked all the way up to here. And that's where I stayed. And the second day I didn't record at all. I didn't record the second day at all because I was so tired from the first day. I couldn't really do my piece of the camera anymore. I was like, okay, screw it. This right here is going to be a one-day pod, because I was actually going to do a second day that was going to go through from here all the way to there. That was going to be my, like one of the days that I was going to travel. That was going to be 80 kilometers because there wasn't really a good like campsite over here. And otherwise I would have to do a campsite over here, which was like 30 or something kilometers. I was like, let me take the further one. But yeah, I was like, the moment I did this, I was like, this was only 70, and I'm already broken. I'm not going to be able to do that. So that's why I decided second day I'm not going to do anything, and then here I'm just going to make it about TwitchCon, and we'll do that as a separate video. And then we did TwitchCon, and then we went home to Amsterdam again. So that's right there was like, what I did. I should have done like more. But yeah, I was gonna go here. Like this region right here, there were some very interesting points, and I was gonna continue on and end up over there. So yeah, I do want to do this route again maybe at some point, because I thought it was a really cool one. But yeah, this is how things went. This is how things went. A Fame says, are these spots open to simply sleep at for public, or fit this event specifically? So the campsite right here, you can't just sleep everywhere in Holland. Basically, when it comes to tenting, you have to book at a campsite. But what you do have at a campsite, you always have of these they call them trekking spots. Basically, it's like if you're alone with your tent, or you're with 2 people and a tent on the bikes, and the only thing that you need is just like bitch to throw your tent down. Basically, every campsite can accommodate you. Though then again, I was a bit more of a tough customer. I was a bit more of a tough customer because my problem was like I needed to have internet to upload my videos because if I was going to upload videos, I need to have electricity so I could make my videos. So I was a bit more tough of a customer, so I'd always booked a spot there. In hindsight, that was rough because that meant that I couldn't miss anything, because if I missed my campsite and I said like fuck it, I can't make this campsite today, I'm gonna stay at this other one, then the next one would be even further the next day. So that was something that was quite annoying. But yeah, I do really enjoy the camping. So that right there was the Writing Dutch special. Basically, I really enjoyed shooting this. I would love to do more about this. One of the things that I love about this format is that, like, I would like to try and capture this a little bit more, maybe more regular videos. But right now, this right here is a high production. Basically, the problem is that they're high production videos, and I haven't really found a good groove to do them on a regular basis. So like, I would love to do one around San Diego. I have some time around San Diego, but I haven't really found a good premise for it yet. Like, there isn't all that much in San Diego where I'm like, oh man, I could really do a little piece around that. So like, for instance, right here, I had of course, this right here was a village that was completely destroyed in the Second World War and had a lot of like old military buildings. So I could base that around there. It's like, oh yeah, the wars had happened, and then oh yeah, we have the Atlantic Wall, so you could tie that together, and then you could tie that into fighting the sea, because like we're crossing the sea, so we're talking about sea land, and I was gonna get some fish to eat around the sea, so the sea take, but the sea also give. So we take this fish, and then we move forward, and then we go to this right here, the ultimate defense barrier. And this right here was just going to be a little bit more about the defense thing, the war, the seas. And then moving forward, we were going to be having some things about nature and some things around interesting reclaiming projects around like how the Netherlands reclaimed a lot of land and all that sort of stuff. So there was going to be some interesting themes around that. I haven't really found that much around San Diego yet where I'm like, oh man, that's super exciting, other than me just retelling the same thing. It's like, oh yeah, you know, San Diego was founded here and this right here was that. It's like, I don't really want to do that. I think it's fun if you have that as like a side thing, but there needs to be a main objective. However, my main objective right now is to be at TwitchCon. And that's something that I've already done with Rotterdam. And I feel like I haven't really done enough in the meantime to be like, oh guys, I'm at TwitchCon again. What is a TwitchCon San Diego? That just feels like I've become the TwitchCon guy, and that wasn't even the most popular video. So we'll see. Maybe something pops up at TwitchCon. But that said, though, I would love to do a little bit more of these. However, the way that I'm structuring my channels right now,
Videos.
is that I make videos, obviously. Is that I feel like I need to make like let me go and open these up. Is that I feel like I need to make a little bit of a differentiation between the channels. For instance, this Clips channel has run pretty damn well. This Clips channel has done the best views in a single month in a really long time. Like, basically, this Clips channel got like 6,000 views, where these like last month got like 4,000 to 5,000. So this Clips channel right here, just by posting random ass clips of like the stream, has been doing insanely well. So this right here is definitely going to be a channel that's just going to have very frequent content, very frequent just randomly made content about all sorts of topics. I'm going to have a very low filter as to what especially I'm going to put on there when it comes to, hey, you know, like I have some AoE too. I want to do some more frequent AoE too. I want to do some more frequent Warframe stuff. I would like to do some more frequent, like, Black Myth Wukong. Like, I have some games, but also throw in some talking bits like this right here. Where we just talk about stuff. We talk about news, or we talk about, you know, Top Gear and that sort of stuff. And I'll just throw it down there, and we'll just see what works and we see what doesn't work. The benefit of that is that every single day we have a video. The downside of that is that every single day you have a video, or maybe 2 videos at some point. Because of that, like, the pattern of, like, what does this thing do can be a little bit weird, and it can be a little bit over, like, it can be a little bit too much. So that's something that I only want to do on this channel. That I think that this channel right here is going to be posting a little bit more, or not. This channel is going to be posting a little bit less, because 2 videos a day, I'm not going to be able to do that right here. This thing is going to be posting a little bit less. So like this right here is like, if you like what I make, it's going to be, everything's going to have me in it. That's going to be the common thread. I can't promise you anything else. And if every single video of these is going to have me in it, if you like me or you don't like me, maybe this channel is interesting. This channel right here though It's going to be more about games, but it's also going to be very personal. Where like every single day I'll try and stream something, or like maybe not every single day, but every single weekday I'll try and stream something. Except for this week, because this week I have TwitchCon San Diego. But I'll do that. I'll stream here very frequently, and then the videos I'll make is I'm gonna try and make them very good standalone videos around games, things that are going on in games currently, and things that have been interesting around games historically. So, as an example, like I think that I've played Black Myth Wukong, so you don't have to is a great thing. I would love to do one as well around Deadlock. Like I've played Deadlock, so you don't have to, just so you can have an idea. It's like, what the hell is this game about, right? Because I didn't know. Like I have the big problem where I just never really know what the hell's going on with game videos, with games. I have no idea what's going on with games coming out. So that's right here is the point of these. And then also just talk about like some things in the industry. Talk about some things in like with hardware. I love to talk about like gaming hardware as well. And then I want to take these things right here, which used to be more Twitch highlights, and make them more of a thought out series sort of thing, or like not necessarily series, but more of a thought out like standalone video. So I'm gonna try and like, instead of just doing this thing where, hey, I'm gonna take 2 matches that I played in Age of Empires and kind of like try and talk them together. I'm gonna try and make like the Nomad series that we recently did on Age of Empires, where I started watching something about Nomad and then gradually build on to learn more about it, like beat the Extreme AI, ultimately not go online because online was weird. I'm going to try and make that one video that's kind of comprehensive. If you've never heard anything about Age of Empires, you can watch it from start to end. Hopefully that will be fun. So this right here will be a higher production value, but not all that much, because I still want to have them be from the live stream. So it's going to be good standalone videos based off the live streams every single weekday. And then this channel right here is going to be more high production value, not as frequent uploads, but what we do here is I really want to talk about things that I find interesting, which is going to be mostly around technology on these kinds of videos, and I also want to talk about things that I come across outside in the world, about things that I find interesting. So yeah, these right here are going to be the more cheaper, frequent videos that I can make, so expect about 2 or 3 of these videos for each one of these videos, or maybe even more, because I don't know how frequently I can pump these out. But that's what I want to have here. I don't want, like, in the past I did live streams on here, but I don't think I want to be doing those anymore. I think that this right here will just be very high quality, very good standalone videos. Like, you can watch one without any comprehension of who I am, and it will hopefully still be fun to watch. And then, like, that will be the goal for this. Very high production value, standalone videos, but like real life interesting stuff, and technology interesting stuff. And then hopefully this kind of will connect back to this channel right here, where these videos are roughly similar, but then here you also have the more personal based fun stuff where we go play games. It's going to be not as high production value, it's going to be a little bit more frequent. And then if you really like that stuff, you can go even further right here down the rabbit hole, where it's like every single day you can be thrown in with content and just drown in it. Hopefully I can release it. So that's kind of the plan for me making the videos. So yeah, that's the plans for me making content. And the reason why we came on here is that this is the reason why I don't, because of the way that I'm structuring my channels, I don't have as much time and funds right now to be doing another special as fast as this one very fast again. I do want to do it at some point, but right now I am still building out these channels right here, where this one is doing quite fine. This one right now is being built up right now, and I also have a new video coming out next week on this one. But yeah, like that. That's kind of the structuring I have for the channels, and that's also a little bit of the background around it, around like my special that I did right there. Man. Our theme says more. Yay! Just you? Are you safe enough for work for YouTube? I really do hope so. God, I do hope so. Mitch, it says I like the plans. I'm glad you liked them. I'm glad you guys liked them. Yeah, it's been a really weird time trying to figure out what the hell to do. One of the problems that I have quite a bit is that I struggle with being insanely dedicated to one thing and then just dropping everything else. So that's also probably something that you found over the years, where it's like, hey, sometimes I make a bunch of videos on here, and then I make a bunch of videos in here, and then I make a bunch of videos in here, and I never do it all at the same time. But I feel like this right here, I can balance it out more easily, where it's like, hey, this right here, I just make right after the stream. Doesn't take me a lot of time. We just go ahead and do that. And yeah. So yeah, how did we get here? Oh yeah, we got here because we were talking about what's it called? We were talking about Top Gear. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So yeah, this right here is basically my entire journey of me learning from Top Gear over my life to become better at making videos. And yeah, that's very special to me. like seriously, these guys, as much as they may not know it at all, they may have never heard of me, even though when I was a little kid, I did apply for an internship once. Yes, I actually went ahead when I was doing high school. We had to do internships, and we had to do international internship because we were doing some serious study. Actually, it wasn't all that serious, and you just had to do some sort of internship for 4 days where you had to work with a company and just see what the hell they do because you don't know what the hell working is like. So go figure it out, right? Didn't have to do anything special. So I wrote to Top Gear. I was like, "Hey, can I have an internship, please? I have to do it for my studies." And I didn't hear anything back. And then I wrote to them again. And I was like, "Did you guys hear anything?" They said, "Well, yeah, we did, but we don't want you. And if we don't want you, we don't reply. So stop asking." Which, fair enough, fair enough. I guess they got a lot of messages like that. But yeah, that was me trying to intern here at this company when I didn't know anything about making videos. But yeah, these guys did really change my life. They made some really great content for me to watch, have like some comfort watching when I needed that. They were great to get me into the world of cars and really enjoy that, and at the same time also later on really inspire me as to like how to evolve my content. And without me being allowed to blatantly copy them, which this would have never worked. But back then I thought that this would have been like the funniest thing to do, but yeah, it wasn't. Like these steps that bring me to right now where I'm here, and this right here, yes, even though this feels at some points very much like Top Gear, I do feel that there is still more of a difference here than me literally taking the coal and just making that in there. But yeah, over time this format will evolve as well, and hopefully that will evolve into something better. So yeah, it's something to write. These guys have meant a lot, and it is very understandable that they're going away with this show. But boy, yes, it meant a lot to me. But moving on though, moving on. Let's see. I've never seen any Top Gear episodes. I guess I missed a lot. Yeah. Bad. Like these, like the thing is that if you're not that much into cars, especially the earlier shows, they weren't all that interesting, probably. If you weren't into cars, early Top Gear probably wasn't all that interesting to you because they just talked about cars, right? It's a car show. They talked about cars. What the hell do you expect? But over the time, they got a lot better at, just having their relationship be the interesting thing. Because basically you have three guys that really connected well together. The chemistry between them was fantastic. And because of that, a whole bunch of stuff around it was just their silly goofiness. Where I think that it really started to take shape was the moment that they started doing these specials where they would just go out for instance, into America. And the premise would be, it's like, go into America and instead of renting a car, buy a car for the money that you normally spend to rent a car, so about $1,000. So then you follow them just going out into like whatever neighborhoods there are to buy very cheap cars, for $1,000. And then they go out, shove the cars, drive around, and then they come up with the idea to paint the cars in a way that would get them killed. Because they go into Alabama and they would draw all sorts of offensive things on there to try and get people to kill the other colleagues, basically. And like it was stuff like that where basically it was at first they started out with premises that were somewhat reasonable, like get a Porsche for $1,500 and see if it's okay, or buy a car for less than £100 and drive it from London to Manchester and back again. Things that could make sense, but then they would kind of just meme about with it a little bit, to the point where they would actually just go ahead and be like, we're gonna find a source of the River Nile and free cars, and then it would take free estate cars and just drive around, find the source of the Nile. However way that worked, and it basically was just like you with them exploring this beautiful place like of Egypt, or they would go into do a polar special where they would try and drive a car to the North Pole, which had never been done before. They would have this special car, and like two of them would be in a car trying to drive to the North Pole, and then the other one, Hammond, would be on a dog sledge, which was basically the way that it traditionally was done, like having dogs pull you along to get to the North Pole. But then instead of doing that, Jeremy and James were like, what if we... Actually, no. Jeremy was like, what if I just drive a car there? And James didn't really want to go. That was the premise. And it's so funny because you just have... Because you have this entire lead-in. And they really had this, like, 8-year-old sense of humor where they're being prepped about like, going into these temperatures, into this climate, which is very, very hostile. You have to be really well prepped for it. And they go into this very serious training with people who have done these expeditions, who actually have gotten like who've lost fingers because of the cold, who've really seen it all, like these army veterans, that sort of stuff. And they go for this training where it's like, okay, now in the what's it called, now in the snow, you have to pitch up your tent right now in this wind. Just go ahead and do it. You have to do it. You have to do it right now. And then they're just arguing. It's like, well, this is pointless. Why we're just doing this right now? Like, we're not gonna go be fast when you're shouting at me. It's like, why are we putting up with this tent right here? And then James is like, Jeremy, I just had a great idea. Why don't we just tow a caravan? And it's like, you see these people just go mad. They just go insanely mad. Because they're like, what the hell are you guys doing? It's so funny. It is so funny to the point where, you know, like they're showing around where it's like, okay, so if you're out in the North Pole, if you're out in this cold climate, then you really have to be fast with taking a poo, because it's so cold that you can freeze your bits off. And then they also show a picture of like someone who has their willy out, which has been frozen. Basically, like, their first reaction is like, well, like, how does he not notice? Like, good thing he wasn't on the London Underground, or he would have been like he would have been arrested. Completely missing the point. And it's so great. It is so great. It's so great to see these things where it's like, they're just like, well, you just have to hurry. It's not a joke. And then they're like, well, listen, you know, James can't be hurried with going to the toilet. It's like, guys, listen, this really is serious. It's no joke. But no, we're not joking. We're like, we've had to delay shows by an hour because he couldn't be hurried to get off the loo. And it's like, that sort of stuff, man. That made it great. That made it fantastic. It's like, oh. At the end of the day, it didn't really matter about the cars. It just mattered about seeing them go on an adventure. And the fact that it was well shot as well by a team that knew what they were doing, that made it great. It was fantastic. Afame says, how did we get here? You raise a very important and difficult philosophical point that seems to even stumble scientists. The theories of getting here, or some argue, is based on the assumption that we might not be here. That will cost you $2,000. Thank you for using the AI model. Oh man, oh man, oh man. That's so fantastic. Thank you so much for that answer. Oh boy. But yeah, that is... Why are we here? How did we get here? It's a great question. It's a great question. It's such a simple question. The simplest questions can often be the hardest ones. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah. One final thing that I wanted to talk about, though, I don't think we'll be getting back to the game. Oh boy. One final thing that I wanted to talk about is upcoming week I'll be going to TwitchCon San Diego. TwitchCon San Diego is a convention about Twitch in San Diego. If that wasn't clear from it being in the title of TwitchCon San Diego, I don't know how I could make that more clear, but that's where I'm going. The reason I'm going there is for a little bit of business. I want to talk a little bit about with some people at Twitch. I want to talk a little bit with some Twitch streamers, network a little bit, get to know some other people who do things like me. I've had a great time in Rotterdam this year. However, there are some things that I kind of want to talk about with people because I am trying to set up an event. If you don't remember, back in the olden days, one thing that I used to do is run these big ass events that would run from 48 to 100 hours. I would get a whole bunch of streamers together, have a bunch of fun, raise money for charity, and it would be great fun. It would be very interesting to do. And I'm maybe trying to do something like that again, but I do need to contact a couple more people and like learn about what's going on in this Twitch landscape and what's possible and what isn't possible. Because right now I have been doing this stuff all the way by myself for the longest time, and I don't necessarily want to go back to just one game anymore. I would love to do this with most people on Twitch, basically all of Twitch. If everyone wants to be involved, you're more than welcome to be involved. So before I can do any of that, I do need to get up my contacts a little bit more, dust off the old phone book, just get to know some people again, because I'm not the most social person out there. I'm not the most well socialized person out there, and this right here is it's kind of important. I'm mostly done with setting up the event. There's just some kind of final tweaks that I need to do, and before I can do that, yeah, that's something where I'm going there for. So I will be going to TwitchCon San Diego. Unfortunately, I will probably not be able to stream, because even though it's a Twitch convention, it's not necessarily a streaming convention, because oftentimes at conventions your internet is crap, and the lighting is crap, and the audio is crap. So you'd just be getting a choppy, bit-ratey stream of just some darkness and some loud noises, and it wouldn't be all that interesting. So I can't really IRL stream there, and the hotel I'm staying at also doesn't really have a place for me to stream. So most likely I will not be able to stream for the next week. Maybe on Tuesday. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I'll probably be back next week Friday with another stream, but because of that, there will be no clips, there will be no videos, all that much coming out. There will not be that many streams coming out. It's only 1 week that I'm going to be gone, but yeah, I just wanted to tell you that because, yeah, I'll be gone. I'm sorry about that. I didn't really want to do it. I didn't really want to be gone from the channel for so long again, but yeah, it's kind of necessary. So yeah, that's where I'll be gone for the next week, and when I'm back, we're gonna be back with something great, hopefully. Afim says, what if your chat becomes Twitch streamers? Oh man, if we all become Twitch streamers, that'd be fantastic. Oh wait, I'm not on Twitch. No, you're not on Twitch. Dark mode doesn't work on YouTube. Army Junior non-commissioned officer life I have. Villager, how's it going? Good to see you, man. How are you doing? Are you back to work again, or do you have your actually I can turn on a little bit of music here. Or do you have your vacation still going on? Also, like, are you in the region that's flooded very much or not? Because there's a lot of floods going on right now. Like, there's rain and floods and shit going on all the way in like middle Europe. It's horrible. It's like it's actually horrible. It's like water like at like first floor, it's like second floor heights. It's insane. But yeah. Oh man. I'm quite curious to see how different TwitchCon San Diego will be from Rotterdam though. I've never been to San Diego, so maybe we'll do this. Well, maybe I'll make some videos there, but they won't be coming out next week. Yeah. Anyway, with that said though, I do think that it is gonna be time for me to end the stream because I do have to be up very, very early tomorrow. There's gonna be some stuff I need to take care of, some travel stuff I need to take care of. So yeah. Villager says, "Walk through mudded chest high water. I walk through." Damn, you're affected too. Shoot. So does that mean that you guys had to come in action? Like, is that like? It sounds like a job for the army, right? To help out. Have a nice TwitchCon. Thank you so much, mate. I appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it is. We'll see how it goes. I really hope. Like I'm scouting around for locations to maybe make a video with. Maybe I can find someone who wants to make some videos with me. But yeah, let's see. Oh, it was an assignment. Oh, I see. So that was just like a test. The water is not up to here at your place. It is in various parts in Europe, especially like Poland, Austria, Slovakia, I think as well, Czech Republic, Romania, I think. There were many places where the water was really damn high. It was an assignment in the night. Damn, dude. That's rough. I like myself some water. I like myself some water to swim through, but I'm not necessarily the type of person that really enjoys like doing that in the night, and then like especially when it's not water where you can see in. 9-hour journey in the night in the first week. Whoa, dude. They just threw you right into the depths right there. They were like, well, this is what you can expect. Enjoy. Damn, dude, that's wild. We got back at 5 a.m. Wow. See, like I'm not the type of person that can really go for the night all that well. That's not really one of my strengths. Anyway, I do have to bid you goodbye because otherwise I will be going for the night, and I do actually have to get a little bit of a move on. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this